What's up, everyone? Do you know where I can get a bottle of water? Sure. Cold ideally, but I'll take anything.
I always thought the change.
Perfect. Thank you. All right, chat. Early adventure today.
You're like me. Good
Morning. Today is going to be a very full day, but it's going to be segmented in two. Okay? It's going to be segmented in two. Alright, I think I know where I'm going. Shit. I was supposed to change the title to, is there a mod there? Change it to Getting Robbed in London, ? And then Ocean Bum. Just remember to have the fake actor meet me at Neal Street at the pre-designated time so that we can stage season 2 of Rob Tint.
I might just
Oh shit. That wasn't in a phone call. Anyways, I have no valuables. Wow. It's like a Goyard, but not. I'm gonna be honest, I am not fancy enough to have heard of this brand. Okay, guys. Man, I love this architecture style. Oops, went the wrong way. Supposed to go the other way. Oh, I see. Yeah. I'm trying to orient myself. Okay, there's a square of trees. I'm on this side.
I mean, it's only kind of thing you can do quickly, right? You kind of have to like light it and then have a view.
Okay, I got it. Anyways, we have nothing of value. I don't even have a cheap watch today. I have no watch. So here we are. They have an infinity pool for the trees. This place is pretty interesting because you see all those are lights. And then it mists up or has a fog maker. And so in the nighttime, it's like this rolling mist. Like sometimes illuminated. Why no watch today? Because we are in the first place in my European journey that I thought I would have some trouble with. And it turns out all the crazy drama has already happened, you know? All the crazy drama's already happened. It had nothing to do with England whatsoever. Now you might ask yourself, what is a, exceptionally wealthy person like yourself, Nick, why would you walk? Well, I was gonna do a car, but I realized the difference between walking is 25 minutes, car is 17 minutes. And I think it's more fun to see, oh look, Goyard, stuff like that. I just think it's more fun to look at stuff if there's only like a 7-minute delta. Nay, this country is lovely. What are you talking about? Interesting. Bum. All right. This is just high market branding, blah blah blah. Like you said, with extra. There's nice bags and shit. Guys, I'm gonna try for the rest of this trip to do some. I love that car. Love the spec, the color. For the remainder of this trip, I'm going to try to do the rich tint stuff, But I think that if it's not kind of the thing that y'all like I said, the GT racing thing, I never, I don't have to stream that, right? Like, we could not do rich tint. And if y'all just want produced shit like a podcast and, shows, we can just do that. That's pretty easy. But if y'all like this stuff, kind of the nicer stuff y'all don't usually get to see, then I'm down to do it, but it doesn't have to be. And I'm also curious to see how it works in a country like England, Well, so this is bonded signal, by the way. Modern oh, it's a Philips auction thing. Well, I'm more interested in the Philips watches stuff, but wait a minute. Don't they have a watches auction? Are we gonna get to see watches today? Hold on, let me see. Is Philips the one that's doing the auction? No, I think that's Monaco. I think that might be Monaco. Alright, let's keep going. Dude, my phones suck. I don't know what the hell's wrong with my phones right now. My iPhone, despite having a local SIM, is just not... Oh, actually, let me see what I can do here. So much configuring. Roaming? Yeah, roaming is on, yeah. It's crazy. Roaming is on and it's just still not finding anything. Yeah, no, so I've learned that we're probably just gonna always ask for filming rights. And then if they say no, then I guess we just won't do whatever it is. It's just the way to do it. Oh, I see fancy cars. Dude, what the hell is wrong with my cellular phone data? Oh, there we go. I guess a weird dead spot or something. Anyways, we're bonded, but I can't imagine the bonding is doing much. Oh, Lamborghini Automobili. the bull. Normally, it's like, oh, that's the new one. The new Oricon replacement, I think. Normally, it's when you mess with the bull, you get the horns. For me, it was you mess with the hornies, you get the bull. That has a double entendre in of itself that I didn't expect before I said it. Okay. Bugatti is Andrew Tate's favorite car. Okay, cool. I'm just kind of looking at all the stuff that's around. I hope y'all enjoyed the Ferrari show yesterday. That was fun. Son of a bitch. Let me think. Did I forget my shit? Yes, fuck. Let me see what I have in terms of money and payments. But yeah, it's definitely better when they allow us to film, and I think that's going to be the standard going forward. We're just going to do that, and in places we're not allowed to do that, I don't know. We may just choose not to do it. Oh good, I have my hotel key. Sorry, I'm reorienting my shit. Whatever. Left fair. What? Okay. The cash I got yesterday, I left it in the room, but it's fine. That's just for tipping and stuff. Oh. Who's ready for another installment of the ever awkward hello, I'm visiting your boutique, and for them to be like, ah, yes, but we have nothing to sell. And then you just kind of stare awkwardly at the sales associate, and then you just leave. It's my favorite activity to do at FP Journe. There's very few things that bring out the sense of community and fellowship than to be told in every country, every language, that no, we don't have anything to sell. Oh. Let me change my own title. Oh my god, dude, my internet's so terrible I can't change my title. This is not great. Okay, so here's the thing, guys. Y'all are not chatting, at least from my perspective. And so I'm tempted just to end the stream, unless it's just a glitch or a bug. Because on my end, I haven't seen a comment since when they allow you to film. My internet is just untenable here. I don't know what to do about this. Like, my phone internet, despite putting a SIM card in, or an eSIM, is useless. It can't search for shit. It's slow as hell. Super slow, super shit. This connection's kind of going in and out, but it's like at least not nearly as bad. But it doesn't seem like anyone's chatting, so if there's no one there, I'd rather not hold the camera. Yeah, I can't load anything. What the hell? Alright, it's gonna be boring for a second. I'm gonna... Oh, there goes this signal too. It's terrible. Yeah, I can't see anything. It's crazy. Actually, I was always really boring. I've told you guys, like I've said at every chance I can, I'm making content, buddies. If you're here for it. Like, it's both the dumbest and most fruitless thing for you guys to try and make me do something interesting because you have no power here. You have no power here. You can't do anything. You have no bargaining chip. You can't implicitly offer me money. You can't in any way change the trajectory of... Working on the bonding connection thing. Alright, here we go. Maybe. Yeah, I should have reset my map, of course. Oh my god, dude. Yo, Ocean Bum, when you get online, I can't do anything on my cell phone. There's no internet anywhere. Like, this is after putting the SIM in, hitting restart a couple of different times. I don't really know what to do about that. It's unusable in the city too, I guess. At least the chat is fixed, or whatever. Alright, let's continue. Loro. I mean, we're gonna go buy some cool cheap watches right now. But if y'all don't like that, like I said, I can turn off the stream. Ooh, Patek and Keton. This is just the place where if you have infinite money, everything is infinitely good. Let's see. That's a huge ass Patek salon. I mean, London's a big city for them, I'm sure. We don't talk about Hublot. About Hublot. Huh. Oh look, Blanc Pond. Divers watches that are Putin's favorite. Brigade. Montress Brigade. Von Cleef. Well, okay. Calumet. Chalmet. Oh yeah, the Graf diamond thing. Ooh, a Cartier. Oh, wait. No, she didn't come here. She didn't come to the big Ralph Lauren here. And unless she's watching my stream, she didn't even know it exists. You're watching the stream, Kate? Oh, look, a bronze horse statue. You know? Ooh, look at the building. You know, I kind of like this not having anything nice on. I didn't wear my cowboy hat. I didn't wear anything even a little bit nice. Just walking around. I'm mostly able to understand. I haven't had any issue with that at this point yet. I'm trying to get my charger out so that y'all are charging up while I'm walking. Cool. Give me a sec, sorry. This core's a mess. Okay, that is done. Cool. All right, now we're good. Oh yeah, these guys do a lot of summer and swimwear. Oh. Wait a minute. Hold on, I think I accidentally found something. This is the antique thing. Let me try something. Wow, my internet is just so bad. I can't do anything. Yeah, this is debilitating. Well, this is sad. This is crazy, bro. I'm in London. I can't stream very well. It just says poor internet connection everywhere I go. Why? I have a question for you guys. I don't know why I don't know what tech bullshit you guys are having, but like, it's bonded, but it only shows one signal. Oh, there's a second one. See, it just falls off so hard. Yeah, but like, does bonding it make my phone suck then? I can't use... Ah, it is. Alright, well, we're gonna take a little detour. Yeah. Because I accidentally found something interesting. Although I'm not sure if they're gonna have an issue with me going in there like this. Burlington Arcade, let me see. Okay. Watch. Okay, cool. So this is some... Interesting. Let's see, to make a list. Yeah. Alright, well, we'll have to stop by here again. They had like an interesting selection, I think, but I guess they're not quite open yet. Bought sweaters before. Yeah. Okay, whoever's in my chat talking about the solution, okay, for bonding, it doesn't work. The bonding falls off anytime my phone's like more than 6 inches from my thing. So it's not possible. Ooh, what have we here? A beautiful 6239 black dial. That's a pretty cool fuchsia. Maybe. Alright, there's stuff here. So like, these guys have some cool shit. Cute jewel birds. Interesting. Stella. I can't see anything. It sucks. Good morning. Jones. Oh yes. Big fans of their slippers. Johnstons. What the hell kind of hat is this? The Raiders. Oh, really? Well, that's kind of cool. Who would have known that? I mean, I kind of like that. Let me, Indiana Jones hat, dude. And the signal's holding? Wait. Oh, thank you.
Vernon Music just subscribed.
Thank you for the sub. I think we found what we need today. Are they open? Oh, this is swing. They should be open, right? Oh yeah, they are. Cool. Well, let's take a look. Hello. Oh. Are you guys? Oh. I think y'all just. Still, I'm assuming. Interesting. Because the okay. Do you have versions? Oh, really? I have to look at. I thought other one would be.
Different films, so yeah.
Oh, let me see then real fast. Let's see. Let's see. So I'm trying to get the Wi-Fi. Cool. Okay. Interesting. Yes. So like, I guess something like this. I think.
Yeah, that's that, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, tweaks that can be shipped out. The potential is not that slightly smaller than rabbit.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all hand finished, hand workshop.
Okay, that's cool. So do y'all have this?
Let me make sure I see what size.
I different for follow you. Cool. Okay, we're back. Anyways, we're looking at the Indiana Jones hat. Because apparently they made the original, I guess.
There we go.
Cool. And so, did they, I guess, costuming came in and found you guys, or how did that work?
Yeah, yes, when the production team was sort of started to shoot the film, they came into us, and we sort of had the hat, we tweaked it for their a bit of a mirror just there, so.
Okay, I'll take a look. Okay.
If I could ask you not to film like that's okay.
Oh,
thank you
okay.
very much, yeah, thank you.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so the funny thing with the film is that when we supplied, I think for the first film, probably 30 hats, and they were obviously extras and obviously stuntmen and things like that. But the other thing that happened as well, if you watch, especially if you watched, I think the first film, is that the hat changes look very, very quickly from scene to scene. And the reason being, in between takes on set, Harrison Ford would be sitting waiting to film, which basically was fiddle with the hat. So in the end, there was no continuity because he was basically just manipulating it and just he was basically what his idea was. He was wearing it in.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, like it's really worn in from years and years. And okay, that's cool.
So you always see it looks slightly different from scene to scene sometimes because he's been bashing it around.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'll do. I think this is the size, right?
Yeah, you're definitely a 60. Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, 60.
Okay.
Because what you want it about a finger above the ears, about a finger above the eyebrows. So I think for you, that's
yeah.
right. I think you went up a size, it'd be on your ears.
Yeah, yeah.
The other thing to remember with all hats is that as they get older, they will shrink slightly. Because the leather ages and that.
Yeah, that it swells up and whatever.
Heat, humidity, moisture. So over the hat. We're talking a long time, but over sort of 3 or 4 years, you might lose half a size to a size. So when we had to from a new hat, if you're in between the size, I always go to the larger size rather than the smaller size because it means if that happens, it's still going to be comfortable.
Yeah, it's still usable.
Because there's nothing worse than a hat that's too tight because all that happens is you wear it for about half an hour and you get like a migraine.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this one. I'll wear it out.
Are you sure? Now, do you want the travel box to go with it, sir?
What is the travel box?
Basically, this is the box that comes in. Also, you can.
No, that's fine. Yeah, because I think on the plane I'm just gonna wear it.
Oh yeah, I suppose it's easier, isn't it? It's easy to wear. Really.
Yeah. Okay. It's because that's a lot of space, and then even then there's no guarantee because they make those like corrugated plastic hardened hat things, right? Yeah. I've had hats destroyed in that just because of if someone drops it, it cracks. Yeah.
I will give you this because this is basically signed off by my colleague who actually makes the hat. So this will date this certificate you get with it, and also I'll give you a little hat care guide. But the most important thing of all hats is if it gets wet, just leave it to dry naturally. Okay. So don't use a hairdryer or put it next to a fire or like a radiator. Just put it on the table, leave it dry naturally. Because what will happen is you try to dry it with a heat source, it will shrink. It will shrink that.
Right. Okay.
So if you're outside, you get caught in a rain. Just pop it and leave it on the table.
Okay.
And that will be fine. If you find because as time goes by, depending on how you wear it, how you hold it, it will change its shape. If at any point you want it to be what we call reblocked. We'll bring it into us, we will send it back up to our workshop, and our master hatter, basically what she'll do, she will actually reblock the hat back to how it's meant to look. Okay. So that can always be done. So there's nothing really that you can't change. So you can change the leather sweatband inside, that can be replaced in time, the lining can be replaced, obviously the ribbon could be replaced. So if it gets and
I'm sure because I live overseas, I could send. Y'all might even have a US location, but I could send it in to have y'all do that stuff.
Oh yeah, because we ship globally, so we do that all the time. So you can send it to us.
No, I'm pretty veteran with hats. It's just usually Western or Panama, and Panama's even more delicate in every way.
Well, Panama hats are lovely, but you have to be so careful with them.
Yeah, like light rain, and then you got to send it in to reblock.
There's no second chance for Panama, unfortunately. Yeah. A friend of mine, he bought, I think it was a couple of years ago, he bought a really nice Monte Cristi. And he was in holiday. I think it's Jamaica or something like that. And it was just a gust of wind. It went into the sea. And of course, obviously, salt water is not good.
Yeah.
For the
It'll make it crack, right?
Yeah, because he didn't realise that's what he did. He just took it out of the water,
put it on,
and just left it. And of course, that's what happened. What he should have done is said, I think he should have cleaned it under fresh water.
Yeah.
And then
let it sit.
And he's like, "How's I meant to know that?" I said, "How long have you known me?" So yeah, that was expensive. I mean, that cost like £1,000 or something like that.
Oh wow. Yeah.
But great about these, they're very hard wearing.
That's
the thing. So
these are closer to the Western hats that I have.
They're far closer to that. I mean, traditionally, things like if you have hats like I don't know, like Stetsons and things like that. I mean, traditionally they use a huge amount of stiffener in. So they're like, if you flick one, it's what we call a hard hat.
Yeah.
Traditionally, sort of. You don't really get that of English hats unless you're buying a bowler hat or say a top hat.
Okay.
But for everything else, it's a bit softer. But these weirdly are in between because of the style. Because what happened when the production team came in to look for hats for the character, we'd always made this hat. So this is called the Poet. We made this hat since like the 1920s. So we've been making it about 100 years now. And what happened was the production team they said, could we change two things? And the two things they changed. They made the crown slightly taller, and they made this, weirdly, slightly narrower. And the reason why they did that, because of the aspect ratio that Steven Spielberg wanted to film in, they wanted the hat to take up the frame. So they wanted the crown to almost be, when the frame was there, the top of the hat, you couldn't see the top, because it would fill the screen. And then they changed the shape of the brim because they wanted to see his eyes. So the very first shot you see, he turns around and he doesn't even look up, so you just see his eyes. The original design, the brim would have been too wide. So they shortened it, just changed the shape. And then after that, we never changed it back.
That's cool. That's great. Yeah.
Behind it. So, right, I'm going to get your guide. I'll be straight back, sir.
Okay, perfect. Indiana Jones hat.
So you were working in London or just on...
I'm here for like 3 or so days, and it's just mostly for leisure. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you brought the weather with you, didn't you?
That's what they told me yesterday too. Yesterday was pretty warm as well. Yeah.
I think yesterday was like 27 degrees yesterday.
Yeah.
April is really needed. Oh, today's nice, isn't it?
So I've heard of the name before, Swain or whatever. Is it just hats, leather accessories, and umbrellas? I guess.
Yeah. So basically, we are a company of 3 parts.
Okay.
So Swain, or what used to be called Swain Aidney, is leather goods. Then Brig are the handbag umbrellas.
Right.
And Herbert Johnson the hat. So Swain, I mean, last year was our birthday as a company. So last year we were 275 years old.
Oh wow.
So we started the company in 1750. And originally they were whip makers.
Okay.
They make riding whips for horses, and then they started making saddles and bridle gear. And this is why we use, for our leather goods, we, not always, but nearly all the time, we use bridle leather. Okay. And bridle leather obviously is a purely English form of leather that they don't use in Europe really. Europe they use a lot of calf leather, which is softer. Bridle leather is treated with and cured with a tallow wax, which makes it much more robust. And also you get this almost lovely, almost slight polished finish, and you can actually put a cream into it and polish them up. You can't do that with European leather. So the leather goods are made in our workshop.
You guys don't still make the horse stuff, do you?
We do occasionally. Yes, so I think it's probably a commission only basis. You probably have to sort of contact the workshop, but everything we have, apart from a few things, he's made in our workshop, which is 5 minutes from here. But everything is made in central London.
Because my wife's big into the horse, like the bridle stuff. She's having saddles made all the time, so it's kind of like that's cool.
They are. Yeah, it's something we did for many years, and then. In 1943, remember my history correctly, Swain Aidney purchased Brig as a company, and then in 1993 we purchased Herbert Johnson Hatmakers. So we now have 3 parts of the company, and the classic umbrellas and the hats. There's a little town called Syston, which is near Leicester, it's sort of in the Midlands, and that's where the hats are made and the umbrellas are made. So we're an unusual company because everything we sell, 95% of everything we have, we make.
Okay.
So you go to lots of, there's some lovely hat companies in the area, but the difference is they don't make what they sell. And it's a very different sort of thing. So my colleague who makes these hats, she insists on everything that can be done by hand has to be done by hand. So one of the things which doesn't make sense is when you put the leather into the leather sweatband in, the really easy way of doing it is to machine it in. Just why wouldn't you? But she wants it done by hand. So there's a particular type of little details. There's a particular type of diagonal stitching you'll see inside here, which is how it's done by hand. With the machine stitching, you don't have that. So everything, all that sort of thing is quite unusual. Where a lot of companies, they will just they'll go to supplier and they'll basically have their own specifications and the hat is made for them. Which is it's still very good, but we do things a bit differently here. So sometimes it's a positive and sometimes be a negative, because obviously we'd like to make more, but of course we can't, because we want to, it's like anything. If we scaled it up too far, then of course the quality would decrease, and we just wouldn't do that sort of thing. But the hat you're wearing now, she might make 7 or 8 a month, maybe.
Oh wow, okay. I'm familiar with that because there's companies in Chicago like Optimo.
Optimo, yeah.
Do you know
Graham?
Was that
Graham? Who runs Optimo? Do you know him?
I haven't met him yet.
Yeah, lovely guy.
Okay.
He's I love Optimo.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
well, because I've only done the e-commerce thing because I don't go to Chicago that much.
Well, Chicago's a bit.
Yeah. It's a reputation.
If you can get in and get out.
Yeah.
One of my friends, he lives in New York, and he said he's a hat guy, and he used to go to a place in New York called JJ Hats. He said, and they weren't, I'm not sure if they've gone out of business now, but they said they were okay hats. But he said he wanted to go to Optimo because I'd spoken to him about it, and he said I'm going to do what do you call it? He said like a stealth reconnaissance mission. He said I'm going to get into Chicago, go to the hat store, and get back out to the airport. I said, come on, it's not that bad. But they're very nice, very nice hats. They're not cheap, but they're worth the money.
Okay.
I'm pretty certain he only works in beaver, so everything is beaver felt.
Yeah, I think that's correct. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. And the funny thing, there was a reason for that. So in North America, it was always the case that beaver was like the standard form of felt for hats, and in Europe for rabbits. And the reason just being that is just literally access to material. So in North America, there was obviously a lot of beavers. And obviously in Europe there was a lot more rabbits because it's byproducts of the meat industry. So now when you buy a beaver hat, a lot of beaver is eaten in South America.
Oh,
yeah. So
that's right. Yeah, they're more into the rodent thing.
Yeah. So that's where the all beaver felt comes from. Whereas in Europe, specifically Spain, Portugal, and really Ukraine, actually a lot of rabbit is eaten.
Yeah.
So obviously, but obviously, as all things, the price has gone up because obviously no rabbit is coming out of Ukraine now because obviously they're eating them themselves. So most rabbit felt comes from Spain and Portugal.
Okay.
So if you go back historically back into the past, a lot of hats in this country used to be made from beaver, which would have been imported from America, and less so from the rabbit, because although rabbit used to be eaten in this country, nowhere near like it was in Europe, and I think that almost died out. I think when you get to like the sort of late 19th century, it just wasn't eaten really here, to be honest with you. And there's benefits. Beaver felt is good because there's a natural oil in the fibre that makes it slightly more water resistant. But what I say to people is that if it gets to the point where you've relied on that. I mean, it must be like a monsoon.
Yeah.
Probably, you know, the hat's the last of your worries, really. so you know, everything has a function. But we're an unusual company, really, because we make everything ourselves, and we're actually opening in. I'll take a detail. We're opening in Los Angeles.
Okay.
Soon. Potentially, whereabouts are you from?
I'm from Houston, but I go to LA a lot.
Okay, yeah. I think they're talking about maybe Washington or something like that as well, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
You mean DC or?
Yeah.
Okay, that kind of makes sense.
Well,
yeah.
I thought I don't know if you've been there, but if you go to Georgetown, that I think it would make sense.
Oh, okay.
See that,
Yeah. I have a friend who went to Georgetown.
Yeah. So, but we'll see. But I think we're definitely going to LA. That'd be interesting. I'm not sure. We'll see how that. But I think that's quite soon, actually. I think it's in a mall. I can't forget. So it must be one of these really nice malls or something. But I'm not sure. I haven't seen it. I've seen the plans. It looks very nice. Okay, but very, very kindly, if I can ask you just pop in your first and last name.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Email address there, so.
Let me see.
Actually, the hat goes really well with what you're wearing today as well.
Yeah.
It's a good combination.
Well, it's funny because I'm doing kind of a historical tour, so I just figured it'd be the day because it's a little thematic. Oh. Okay, that's probably good, right? Just email.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, that's great. Thank you, sir. Perfect. Lovely. There goes. There's 5:30. Thank you very much. So in Houston, so what's your? Are you sort of like? What's the temperature like out there? It's about 80, 90 all the time, is it? Or
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like 80, 90, and then sometimes in the midsummer or so it'll get to 100.
Really?
Yeah. And then there's humidity too, and so it feels like it's 5 degrees more than that.
That's the problem. It's the humidity, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
sometimes not the heat. It's the humidity.
Yeah. It really is because it makes it harder for it to wicken, so you get the sweaty feeling real.
I remember I years and years ago I went to holiday to Cyprus, and I think the time of year we were going, it was like about it should have been like 33, 34, so hot but not okay. So as it was just really unlucky when we arrived. They were in the middle of a heat wave, and I think the plane touched down at like 6 a.m. So it's really early in the morning. And the plane door opened. When I got to the plane door, and it was like a wall of heat. And I thought, by the time I got to down the stairs, you were just like, and it was like 42 degrees at 6 a.m. and it was like you could tell the local people are suffering, and I think it got to like 48, something like that. So it's like 115, 120.
That's it's like Phoenix temperature. Yeah. Let me grab my bag real fast.
So we did like for 2 or 3 days it was like horrific. But then there was luckily it was like a big electrical storm that just broke the weather sort of thing.
Okay. Sometimes when it rains, it just gets the humidity out of the atmosphere. Like it's a relative humidity, right? It's like stuck in the air, and so sometimes when it rains, it actually drops the humidity, which allows the
Now what you need to do, listen, this is me. I'm always here. Anything you need at all in the future, or any advice on the hat, just email me. Okay. And again, if you see something you like on the website, contact me, because what I do, I can create an invoice and a payment link for you. which basically means I can take off the tax, the UK tax, and just ship it straight out to you, sort of thing. So any questions, just let me know.
Okay, perfect.
So what's your plans for the rest of the day, Nick?
We're actually gonna go out to Stonehenge.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah. I'm just kind of walking around near the hotel.
What time do you leave?
Like 1:30 is when I'm supposed to meet the car, and then they'll take it. It's like a 7-hour there and back thing.
So it's to take the P3.
So I don't get back till 8:39.
Yeah, it's quite. Also you'll get some great pictures this at the moment because the weather's so good. It's one of those things, Stonehenge, where it's really worth going. The only thing you'll find is it's not as big as you think it is.
Oh, really?
When you get there, it's not like but they're big.
Okay.
But it's still. I think the most impressive thing about Stonehenge is the fact that even now, they're still arguing over what it was for.
Yeah.
I mean, there's been 5,000 theories and people, and they still don't really know what it was useful. But
that's definitely my wife's thing, because I think on my own I probably wouldn't make all the trip out there. She likes to see the pyramids, all the big historical cultural things.
It's the only thing. So how long you here? So you got another few days here?
3 more days. Yeah.
If I give you one piece of advice to do in London, which a lot of people don't do, and you should do, is go down the river, go down the Thames.
Okay.
I don't know if you've done that before. You should do it because you get to see the city from a completely different perspective. If you go down to where the Houses of Parliament are, there's a pier there called Westminster Pier. And basically, you can it's part. I know it sounds crazy. It's part of the London Underground.
Okay.
So it's actually part of the tube network. So there's basic river boats. So basically, just tap your phone and just get on the boat, and you can go down.
You said it's called Westminster
Pier.
Pier, okay.
Yeah, and that will take you all the way down to Greenwich. Now, Greenwich, your wife will love, and you'll love, because Greenwich used to be where the Royal Navy had their headquarters. So they call it Maritime Greenwich, and there's the National Maritime Museum there, a beautiful market. All these lovely pubs and walks down by the river, but she'll love it. It's everything is all the old Georgian terrace buildings, and then obviously you can just get the boat back up to Westminster. But weather like this is lovely, because you get to see. You don't sort of realise how big everything is until you see it.
That's cool. Okay,
and you get to go under all the bridges. You go to the Tower Bridge,
and you don't have to buy a ticket days in advance. You can just kind of show up and buy the.
It's crazy. It's just because when you go if you use the underground, you just use your phone. You just do the same with the boat. Just go and tap yourself and just get on the boat.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's fantastic.
But anything you need, please get in touch with me. I'm always
there. Perfect. Thank you, sir.
Nick. You take care. Enjoy the rest of the time. Enjoy Stonehenge.
Yeah. Should be interesting. God damn, dude. Can that dude talk or what? I appreciate the friendliness, and I think the cruise is the second time I've heard it, so maybe we'll do that. Oh wow, that's an interesting decanter. Now, so normally I would just tell someone to pound sand, essentially, but with hats, the aftermarket care kind of matters. And I noticed that he was the general manager of at least that store, if not the whole area. So, oh, this is the other place I was gonna show you guys. Other vintage and neo-vintage Pateks. Well, the difference is y'all can just tune out, and it's not even you guys go out of your way to be rude, right? But you could just I don't know, leave and not say anything, and I wouldn't know. I'm kind of talking to the people who want to hear it, honestly. This is so cool, dude. Yeah, this is one of the places I want to stop by. See, this guy especially, he doesn't have anything, he never has anything on the website. So you have to see it in person. It's a ladies, but that's beautiful. What the hell is that? I have not seen whatever the hell that is in the upper right. Can someone tell me what that is? What is that? Huh. I can't tell if you guys are talking to me or each other or what the hell's going on. Anyways, if you haven't seen, I found the place that makes what's it called? The hats for Indiana Jones, and we got one, the exact same model. Oh, Borsellino, nice. That's cool. Let's see. Okay. Please don't be angry or mad at me. I'm a streamer from Nigeria. Try my best. I feel heartbroken if anyone watches your stream. I don't understand. What are you trying to tell me? Okay, cool. Dude, I'm ready for Stonehenge now. I'm gonna be fully Indiana Jonesed. Dude, there's a lot of similarities between me and Indiana Jones. Okay? Carries the whip, I carry a big old coin sock. I'm trying to make sure I'm going the right way. Alright, here we go. Alright, well, you're just kind of being annoying. Man, unfortunately, I don't think I'll find the jacket on this trip. But I found the company that makes the Indy jacket as well. Oh, cool. Alright, cool. We're good. Oh. What is this? I've never heard of this. Oh, because it's not an interesting car company. Alright. No, sports cars only. Yeah, dude. I need to see more progress on the Mr. Beast thing. You know? Oh boy. Alright, we're getting close. Took us about an hour to get 25 minutes, but we stopped a lot along the way. One in chat if you can hear me, because I'm just making sure we didn't like silently drop internet in there. Alright, cool. So I tried to do the Wi-Fi in there, but I wasn't sure if it worked. Oh my god. Classic phone booth. No, it's pretty good, dude. Everything the media says sucks. It's actually not terrible. And the stuff that the media doesn't tell you, that's when it's true. Okay? Like me getting double robbed in Switzerland. Who would have thought that was gonna happen? A bunch of people in here being like, it's fake, it's fake. Do you wanna hear something crazy? So I knew about this, but a year ago, another watch collector had a crazy robbery situation in Switzerland as well. And the people were so like asshole-ish that he was not just he's like probably a billionaire by now, but he's basically a big real estate guy, right? And he has a watch collection worth like 30-40 million, okay? And then he has an art collection worth hundreds of millions, because he actually stores a huge chunk of his almost the entirety of his net worth that's not real estate is in art. And so luckily it's insured. But when they broke into his house in Switzerland, they also just threw his art in the swimming pool. Like the stuff that was too big, I guess, for them to they took all the watches, and the stuff that was too big to haul away, you know, they slashed or they just threw in the swimming pool. Like, it's just pure vendetta, right? Like, if you're a thief, if you think about it, like, you could take something and sell it for money and maybe you got to feed your family or whatever, right? I think it's a whole nother level when you just start destroying shit. You know? I don't think it's insurance fraud. That guy's way too high profile to be, for that to be even within the realm of what he would do. Like, and like the way he makes money, like, he basically is grandfathered into Monaco real estate. Like, literally one of the big real estate brokerages, ooh, is that a cigar place? No, that's a Italian restoration place. So one of the big real estate brokerages, of which I believe, well, actually that'd be too doxy, but basically he owns the brokerage in 2 different countries, and that was his payment, which was a very smart thing to ask for, to lead the company for an amount of time. Like, basically he kind of drew out what he wanted as a fiefdom after his tenure as CEO, and they granted it, which I think was probably not smart for the shareholders. And so he has no money problems because he's basically a 3% tax on Monaco real estate. It's pretty crazy. Montesquieu real estate, as they say, not Monacoian. It's Montesquieu. He's basically a 3% tax on real estate in Monaco. It's like a 50 million a year thing. I don't even know what this is, but everyone else is taking pictures. Do the most Asian thing ever and do it also. Ah, yes, we too can be Asian. Oh, what the hell? That's a huge ass chocolate store. Motherfucker. Look at how big that is. Oh man, does that say cock shop or rock shop? Okay, rock. Whew. Wow, 9 high-end cars worth over 900K. I hope that's each car. I hope that's not the average or the aggregate price of the car. I hope that's an average price. Because 900K for 9 cars is like a 100K car, which means they're not high-end. They're middle class. Oh my God. The famous statue. Kate would love this. All right. Horses of Helios. No, we've canceled the watch giveaways, even though it's sad, because today's place that we're going to go to would be a great place to pick up giveaway watches. Because I'm going to pick up some watches because they're unique. And because allegedly the store has special things that you can't buy online. There's a $200 to $700 watch shop that we're gonna go to. Because what they do is very different. Oh my God. Heidi Lau. Wait, me and Kate might eat here. I love this place. I love that. It's a hot pot place. Ah, shit. There's toothpaste on my crotch. It looks really bad. Yeah, shit. It's toothpaste. Alright, whatever. Fuck it. Okay. See, I keep doing this and I'm like, ah, whatever. We got nothing. We gotta go to the lock, the hat company as well. Oh, it's, what the hell? Somehow we accidentally found Chinatown without even trying. Okay. It's the most Asian thing I could have done. That's interesting. An M&M mega store. A Lego mega store. Today is an interestingly warm, but not hot yet day. I was hoping for the cold England weather that I was accustomed to, because I can get this weather in Texas fall. Oh well. I did get takeout. It's pretty good. I over-ordered, but I tried a little bit of everything. The thing I'm most surprised about, which is different than American Chinese food, is here it's not as many combinations of chicken, and they get a little more experimental with stuff. I haven't decided if that's good or bad. I feel like I have to try more of the beef dishes. They definitely don't. So orange chicken and General Joe's chicken are obviously American constructs. The closest they have is sweet and sour. So it's kind of interesting. The noodles and the fried rice were great though. Welcome to Leicester Square. Oh. This is Leicester Square. Okay. Moulin Rouge. Spectacular but unstreamable. Actually, would Moulin Rouge be stream? Like, would they give you artistic exception or no? Okay. A few more streets. What the hell? Magic Mike Live? Wait a minute. I'm gonna cut into Chinatown. Chinese Community Center Casino. I bought the hat, yeah. See? I'm Indiana Jones now. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Listen, Indy, okay, had his whip. I got my sock. All right. Oh, so fucking Asian. I know, like, Indy uses a whip. I use a coin sock. What's a J starting Mandarin name? Jing, Zhang? Jing? I guess, fuck it, we're just gonna go with Indiana Chin. Indiana Chin. Indiana Wong. Actually, I like Indiana Wong. It's also easier to write. But Jing is pronounced like Jing, right? Or King. Duck World. Wait a minute. My curiosity's been piqued by Duck World. Razor. Ain't no way they need a store this big. Just kidding. Sponsor me, Razor. Oh, this is the place where they invented the duck. That's so cool. Oh my god, it's a felt duck. That's cute as hell. I like the dino duck. Oh, is that an Indiana Jones duck? No, that's a Grant duck. Alright, let's take a look. Wow, it's the most Brit thing. I don't know why it cut out. Did it un-F? So, what I saw that I really wanted was a ultra large duck, but they were sold out, unfortunately. It's the coolest duck I've ever seen. Well, first of all, we got this. I'll probably give that to Jimmy. We got a pigeon duck. And then we got Fiona and Farquaad duck for me and Kate. That's me. Now, I'm going to show you my favorite duck, but I wish I had the one on the box because it is just exquisite. My favorite is this. That's my favorite duck. But look at this one. Look at the mosasaur one. Dude, they're out of this one. But come on, dude. That duck is apparently like a foot tall. If they had that one, I would have bought that one and given it to my nephew. He loves that shit. He loves mosasaur. I like mosasaur. What a creative store. You know? What a creative store. It's starting to get a little hot. Oh, excuse me. Internet here is strangely spotty. I didn't think that place was gonna have a problem because it's so many windows and shit, but whatever. And a lot of Asians. The boys will kidnap you. What bruvs. Gilgamesh. The Epic of Gilgamesh. Dun, 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 dun. Bum ba dum bum, ba ba bum bum bum, bum bum, da da da.
Step in because I'm like, fuck yeah.
I'm not much of a drinker, you know. Alright, there we go. Oh, let's catch him. Stupid wire. Fuck. How do other people not have this bullshit? Ugh, I loop it. Okay, now we're good. The crown. Tilda. Is it better? I can't even tell. I'm bonded again. It keeps kicking off bonding. Alright, I guess it's okay. Yeah. What is this store? So the duffels aren't big enough here, I think. Is that any better? And this is bonded, by the way. Happy for anyone else to explain to me why it doesn't work well. And my internet's way too terrible. This is sad. I think I should just turn off stream for the day. Is that holding at all? If this is working, I can't see the chat. Alright, well, so I can't see if y'all can see, so I'm just going to turn it off. I'll see you guys later.